In November 2007, a quiet town in Missouri became the center of a nightmare. 9-year-old Rowan Ford disappeared overnight from her bedroom. She was never seen alive again. Rowan lived in Stella, Missouri, a tiny town with fewer than 200 residents. She was born on April 11, 1998. Rowan was a fourth grader known for her gentle nature and bright smile. She loved reading, drawing, riding her bike, and attending church. She often woke up early on Sundays to help the pastor prepare. Despite growing up in difficult circumstances, Rowan always tried her best. Her teachers describe her as sweet, hardworking, and full of light. One teacher called her Little Sunshine. Rowan lived with her mother Colleen, her stepfather David Spears, and her siblings. On the night of November 2nd, 2007, Colleen left for her overnight shift at Walmart. Rowan stayed home with David. When Colleen returned the next morning, Rowan was gone. At first, David said Rowan had gone to a friend's house. He could not say which friend. Hours passed with no phone call and no sign of Rowan. By that evening, police were notified. An Amber Alert was issued. The town of Stella immediately came together. Neighbors, volunteers, and law enforcement searched nonstop. With a missing child, every minute mattered. Investigators focused on the last people who had seen Rowan. That included her stepfather, David. It also included David's friends, Christopher Collins and Nathan. David admitted he had gone out drinking that night. He left Rowan alone in the house while she slept on her bedroom floor. He said he returned home around midnight, but did not check on her. Later, he claimed he went out again in the early morning hours. Police found this extremely concerning. Nathan told investigators the men had been drinking and driving around that night. Christopher confirmed much of the story. However, officers noticed something was off. Christopher became emotional and nervous whenever Rowan was mentioned. Christopher Collins was not a stranger to Rowan. He was a close family friend. He had previously lived in the home. Rowan trusted him. She called him Uncle Chris. As days passed with no sign of Rowan, the FBI joined the investigation. Homes were searched. Vehicles were seized. Interviews intensified. Christopher continued to cooperate. He offered to help search. He even suggested locations where Rowan might be found. But investigators noticed his behavior growing more unstable. On November 9th, a tip led authorities to Fox Cave in McDonald County. It was a deep sinkhole hidden in a wooded area near the road. Deputies searched the cave. Inside, they discovered a child's body resting on a ledge nearly 20 feet down. It was Rowan Ford. The autopsy revealed she had been strangled. She also had bruises and injuries. Her injuries were consistent with being thrown into the pit. The case was officially ruled a homicide. That same day, Christopher contacted Police Chief Clinton Clark. Clark was someone Christopher trusted deeply. When Clark told him Rowan's body had been found, Christopher broke down. He asked to talk privately. Near a bridge outside town, Christopher confessed. He said that after David and Nathan left his trailer, he went to Rowan's house. He carried Rowan, who was still asleep, out of her bedroom. He placed her in his truck. Christopher claimed he planned to take her back home. But Rowan woke up. She saw his face. She recognized him. Panicking, Christopher said he strangled Rowan with a rope in the back of his truck. After realizing what he had done, he drove around aimlessly. Eventually, he dumped her body into Fox Cave. Christopher admitted he later burned his clothes, the rope, and Rowan's pajamas. He was trying to destroy evidence. Christopher repeated this confession multiple times. He confessed to local police. He confessed to the FBI. He also confessed on video. David Spears later gave his own confession. He claimed both men were involved. He said he strangled Rowan himself. However, forensic evidence did not support David's story. No physical evidence tied him to the murder. Christopher never changed his account. He consistently stated that he acted alone. Prosecutors eventually dropped the murder charges against David. He was convicted only of obstruction of justice and child endangerment. Years later, he was released from prison. Christopher Collins went to trial for first-degree murder. The jury heard his confessions. They heard forensic evidence. They heard emotional testimony from Rowan's family and teachers. The defense argued Christopher's troubled upbringing and mental health. The jury rejected those arguments. On March 20th, Christopher Collings was sentenced to death. After years of appeals and clemency requests, the sentence remained. On December 3rd, 2024, Christopher Collings was executed by lethal injection. He was pronounced dead at 6:09 p.m. In a final letter, he expressed regret. He apologized to those he had hurt. For Rowan's family and community, justice brought little comfort. Sheriff Chris Jennings later said Rowan's case changed child welfare investigations forever. Teachers, classmates, and loved ones continued to mourn her. Rowan Ford was 9 years old. She deserved safety. She deserved protection. She deserved a future. Instead, her life was stolen. Her story became one of Missouri's most heartbreaking crimes. And the town of Stella will never forget her. If cases like this shake you to your core, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. More deep dive true crime investigations are on the way.